Thank you, Elena. Like Dr. Solo mentioned, we have this very strong collaborative society within this Miami area and certainly outside into North Florida that is very much involved and integral to the Cuban infrastructure, Cuban engineering within our two associations, the civil and engineering. We put together this gala, which is really to celebrate engineering within the Cuban culture, and we have that here over the next in two Saturdays from today, March 17th, and that is going to be at the Miami Hilton. So anybody that is interested in joining us, those of you watching from the web, more than excited to see everybody come together for a fun night of music and food and awards too for up and coming engineers within professional and college departments as well. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or find us at the web page here listed in this advertisement. With that said, I do want to move on. For everybody's excited for the competition this year and the awards. I do want to welcome Roger and Jose Enrique up to the stage, representing the both organizations before we give the awards. Prior to that, I do want to go ahead. You can come up. Want to give a special thanks to all the judges, and typically every year we try to do something nice for the judges because they've spent so much time and effort reading the long papers that have been submitted. So I do want to give you guys a special thank you and have each one of you come up and pick up your special plaques. So can we start with Vladimir Cruz? Next, we want to bring up Mr. Rafael Palacios. Up next, Ms. Maria Fernanda Porrada. Ms. Maria is the first time we have a women judge, so that is very exciting for all of us women engineers. And last but not least, Mr. Mario Villar. Okay, so now we will move on to the student competitions. And before I give the awards out, I do want to give some details on how these reports were scored. So from the written paper, we were looking for very clear statements and objectives. So the written report accounted for 40% of the total grade, really looking at originality, creativity. A strong component of economic analysis was taken into consideration for every report. And then with the oral presentation being 60% of the part of the total scores, we were looking for organization within delivery, coverage within the time limit, and looking for creativity within the presentation as well. So without further ado, I do want to give out the third place. We will start with the third place. And the third place award goes to the University of Alabama. Miss Elizabeth, Preston, and can we have Eric come up and receive the award with them too? Moving on to second place, and from second place, I guess you can determine who the first place winner is. So big drum roll for the second place team is the Suffolk University team. Mr. Christopher Villad, Raman Dayak, and Justin Bassett, with industry mentors Manuel Cerejo and Dr. Juan Belt. And now, last but not least, and by default, we have the University of Florida taking first place. So Juan and Mayu, congratulations on your first place award.